Hello from Vietnam! We have made it. We got in last night. What time was it in the end?
About 9 p.m.
Yeah.
And then just went straight to our room because we had about a 3-hour flight from Manila that was a bit delayed as well. So then got to ours, just sort of chilled, really didn't get up to too much, but then come out this morning.
Yes.
Yeah, just walking around the lake.
We're going to stop for a coffee. We've had a nice breakfast at our hotel.
We're getting the famous Vietnamese coffee.
Yes.
I'm thinking, should I go for an egg coffee or an iced
or a
Vietnamese
salt coffee? There's so many coffees to try. Show your fish.
I'm mid ice cream.
There's a fish. Is it yummy? What is it? Chocolate?
It's chocolate full of ice cream.
Lovely.
And chocolate. We have lots of other flavours, so might be going back tomorrow for different flavour. And when we were here, well, on our trip with Chris and Shelley, it was really nice that there was always time for ice cream.
Ice cream every day, yeah.
We're trying to pick that back up. And I think this is a good way to start.
Also, it is Easter Sunday today, so we got little Easter eggs for ourselves. Hello, we are still in Hanoi, and today we did a little bit of shopping, so I'm going to show you what we got. Our first item is, everywhere we've gone, we've got little postcards, and so that's just like
there we go.
a little Hanoi street, and then this is all of the different coffees. We thought that was very cute. The next thing is mine, some New Balance trainers. These were about... how much? About £18?
Yeah, something like
$18.50 for New Balances. They're the ones I wanted, the 530s. So I'm very excited about those. And then Niall got himself a Patagonia holdall / rucksack. So you can use it as a holdall like that, but it's also got rucksack straps, and you can use it as a rucksack as well. And yeah, very, very cool. That was about...
it's like £14.50,
yeah.
£14, yeah.
So
not too bad.
And we've got some more bits that we want to get.
Hello, so we've been quiet the last couple of days. So yesterday we both went to get new tattoos. So I'm going to spin the camera around. Here's Lucy. Do you want to show off yours first? Yeah.
So I got this flower, which I like actually made my favourite. And then I got there this little dragonfly, and then on this side I got a little ladybug, and then I also got
Very fun.
this disco ball. Yay!
And now my
Do you want me to
turn.
hold them?
Yeah, do you want to take that?
Okay.
So, I've gone for, got this bat first of all, and then the harp, which I'm very happy with the placement because I originally wanted it a bit further in, but they were like, no, line it up with the bone of the arm. I'm very happy with that. So yeah, I got those two. A little sunset, cute, and then nice sea turtle.
Ta-ta.
Yeah.
Very cute.
So also, what did we do today?
We went to the prison,
The How Low prison.
and that was used from the end of the 1800s all the way up until the 70s. So at first it was the French occupiers imprisoning Vietnamese people, and then it was used later on for American pilots. So when they parachuted down, they basically would get taken there. It seemed like the treatment of the Vietnamese people was absolutely awful, quite horrendous. But the Americans they called it the Hilton Hanoi, because it was, the pictures of them, they're all smiling, they're playing chess, they seem to really get on with the Vietnamese people as well, so it seemed very, very different.
I was reading, sorry to interrupt, but there was a sort of list of rules in the prison when it had the American pilots in prison there, and I think it was the second rule was you must be kind to all Vietnamese people in the prison at all times. So I think it was just quite an interesting rule to have in place, and obviously it seems like for the most part they were, and obviously then received that treatment back.
Yes, and a lot of them have come kind of back over. It was Sergeant McCain. He was rescued when his parachute fell. He was rescued, taken to hospital, and then taken to the prison. And he's come back many times and has quite a good relationship with, higher ups in Vietnam. And so I think
it's just super interesting the contrast between the prison in time of French colonial rule compared to when it was Americans
the
in
Vietnamese
prison.
in charge,
But it's a really, really interesting place to go and visit. Would thoroughly recommend it if ever people are in Hanoi. And then we stopped off for what might be the best coffee we've had so far.
It was so good. It was basically like coconut ice cream with coffee in it, and it's been so hot this week. It's been like 38 degrees every day. So sitting there and sipping basically on ice cream was really, really needed.
And it revived us before we went back to Uniqlo.
So we got, should we do a little haul?
Let's give them a little haul. What do we get?
We've been very restrained. So now I've got some smart work trousers and a black
Just
t-shirt.
a black tee.
Actually, they'll go together quite nicely.
Yeah.
And then I got a white t-shirt and some grey trackies. And that's that. And then we fell into another made in Vietnam store, and I got the Wales Bonner leopard print shoes. So I don't know if I showed my other ones on camera. I'll show them quickly. I have been wearing these, but I got the 530s. I don't know if I did. So I got those, and now I've got these. So.
And I'm still searching. There's a particular pair of shoes I want, but I've not been able to find them yet. So hopefully, maybe in our next destination, because I know there are shops like this all over the country. So. And
we've had a request from my brother for a jacket that he wants, and we've seen 1,000 of them. So
every colour, every size, every type. So
yeah, still got a bit of shopping to do. Now it's got a face mask.
Leave me alone.
It's not the proportion proportions of a human at all.
Can't really see this out.
Oh god. Just for context, this is what mine looks like. I always rip this bit because I don't like the wet bit there. I'm crying. I'm sorry. It literally looks like you got a filter on your face. Oh gosh, that's so funny.
Good evening. So we are now in Hue. I'm trying a new dish. This is ban beer. It's I'm looking at the sign there to read the description for you. It's rice patties with dried shrimp and then some fish oil to go with it. So looking forward to seeing how this is. The food was absolutely delicious. Had a very nice shrimp taste to it, complemented by the fish oil. But as you saw, it wasn't the biggest, so I did finish off Lucy's pho. But overall, very good.
I find that the pho here is just absolutely huge and I can never finish it, so Niall always gets the end of a bowl, which he graciously accepts. Our chairs have all these different functions. That's a massage.
I get a 3-hour massage on this journey.
Hello from Da Nang in Vietnam. We've been in Vietnam for about
nearly 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Now.
We're in kind of central Vietnam at the moment. We've done Hue, then Hoi An, and now we're here. It's a lot more beachy. It feels a lot more Western here. It's looking like a holiday destination.
Yes, yeah. Which, yeah, it was really nice at first coming and seeing something obviously quite different from what we've seen so far in Vietnam. But then obviously, yeah, that feeling of it being a bit more Western is good and bad, I think, at the same time. But it's still, you know, a really beautiful place. And yeah, so today, what did we do? We went to the big Buddha statue.
Yes, Lady Buddha.
Buddha.
The tallest statue in Vietnam, actually. And it's got beautiful gardens and a big pagoda as well, and we spent a couple of hours there.
Yeah, just walking around. Unfortunately, the cold that Lucy had for quite a few weeks that I was managing to avoid, I have now caught it, so...
Right before his birthday as
A
well.
little bit under the weather, probably going to be unwell for my birthday, but...
Which is in 2 days.
But it's okay, we still had a nice day, but we're kind of just taking it a bit easy, maybe out for a couple of hours each day, that type of thing, just while we're recovering.
I don't think we spoke while we were in Hoi An.
No.
I think the last time we kind of were speaking was we were in Hue and we did the Imperial City and the Tombs tour. Really interesting day. That was very good. The guide, bless his heart, he wasn't...
Not good.
He didn't have good English, so we didn't... A lot of history we did miss because of that. But then when we were in Hoi An, we did a day trip to My Son, and that guide, she was amazing.
That was a really good. So we did a half day, so quite early, probably about an hour or so out of Hoi An. Yeah, just this incredible complex of...
Was it Hindu?
Yes.
Hindu temples.
Yeah.
And she had so much history, not just about like that area, but about like kind of Vietnam as a whole at the time and why they were like disused for so long, and then why they were found. So it was really, really interesting. I didn't love Hoi An as much as I thought I was going to. I thought it was a really like lovely town, but it was too much like shops and things that. It just felt like
felt like a tourist trap.
Yeah,
sort of. Because it's weird. Because I went back in 2018 and I really loved Hoi An, but now going back again, just didn't really enjoy it. It's just the architecture's beautiful. Sorry, the architecture's beautiful, and it's nice to walk around, but it just feels like everyone's just trying to sell you something, and it is quite draining. I think especially you were sort of at the end of your illness, and I was probably just starting to feel a bit unwell, so a bit tired, and just being like, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. No.
It's
that was a bit
saying
frustrating.
No over and over again, which obviously, you know, if tourists are going there,
people got to make a living,
make
make
their money.
So it's understandable, but it's a bit frustrating.
And then arrived here a couple of days ago. Gorgeous beachfront, and just had some lovely food. We stayed because we booked a hotel down the road, and now we're here, so we've like moved hotels in between. I think that was like, again, when you're not feeling too well, was a bit much, but
because we basically I'm going to interrupt you again. Because we were originally booked into Hoi An for 5 nights, and we left after 4. Partly we probably would have left earlier, but I got my wedding suit made, so obviously, I mean, that only took probably 36 hours total from start to finish, which is amazing. Yeah, you went in on one day and picked out all of like the material and got your measurements done, and then that was at 11:30. Yeah. And then went for a try on the next day at 11:30. Had one more try on at 3 p.m. and then we picked it up at 7 p.m. I'm going to switch hands because we've been recording for a while, so then we're going to carry on.
Oh gosh, we actually have. But we'll wrap this up. That we're really loving central Vietnam. There's so much history here, and we have 3 days left in Da Nang, and then we've got a week in Ho Chi Minh. So not long left.
Yeah, really enjoying it, as Lucy said. Yeah, central Vietnam. It's very cool to see, and cool to see just a different different side of Vietnam compared to Hanoi, and then it'll be really interesting to see how Ho
The
Chi Minh
south as
City
well, yeah.
compares. Hello, so today's my birthday.
Yay, birthday boy!
So we're spending it walking up a mountain. So we've come to
Niall's choice, by the way.
Yes. We've come to Marble Mountains, which you can actually get an elevator up as well, but we don't want to pay.
No,
and
it was extra, what, 15 per person?
which is about 50p. But we thought we'll get the exercise in, do the walk.
Welcome to our suite.
There we go.
There we go. This is our private bathroom. Bath and a shower. Lovely. We've got our fridge and all of our storage there. Niall's backpack. And then we come into our room, which is a nice large big old windows there. And this, we're the only people on this floor, so this is all ours. Thanks, Niall.
Thanks us. Hello, so we are currently walking to the iconic Ho Chi Minh post office. We had quite the disrupted morning today because all the electricity went out in our little neighbourhood. So we were woken up kind of early, but we went out to a coffee shop, had a nice breakfast, just sort of sat and chilled for a while. Now the electricity is back, so we've come back and we are, got ourselves ready. Now, heading out, going to go to the post office.
It's on a street called Book Street, so hoping they've got little trinkets and things for us to peruse.
And maybe even a book or two, that would be good. And then finally we're going to go to the iconic cafe apartment, which I'm looking forward to showing you soon.
Hello from Thailand. We actually left Vietnam at 5:30 this morning. We got up at 5. We were in a taxi by 5:30. It was a lot quicker journey than we expected.
Yes, so when we came into Ho Chi Minh, because where we were leaving was Ho Chi Minh City, took us nearly an hour to get from the airport to our hostel. So we were like, right, we'll give ourselves lots of time.
It was a 20-minute journey.
Yeah.
Because it was 5 a.m. So we ended up getting up to the airport. What was it like?
Just before 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then our bag check-in wasn't open until 6:30, so we sat for about 40 minutes, then checked in our bags, and then we had a 3-hour wait till our flight, and we flew from Ho Chi Minh to Bangkok, where we were catching another flight, so we had to come through, what was it?
Like immigration,
thank you.
Get our bags, and then
Go to the domestic terminal. And we were an hour early for that check-in as well. So we sat for an hour, then we checked in our bags, and then we waited for 2 hours, and then found out that our flight was delayed by an hour. So then we waited another 2 hours. So it's been a long day.
Long day, but we've made it, and yeah, it's looking very beautiful so far. But I think it's quite strange because I think this is the first country we've loved. All the countries we've been to, but this is the first one where we've both felt like I'm actually like it's really sad to be leaving.
Yeah,
because it is just such an amazing place, and like I think we both really understand why it's obviously so popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we while for us 4 weeks was like a long time, because every other country we spent 3 weeks in, you could spend months and months and months and not run out of things to do.
Yeah.
Like, we know we want to go back and explore the north, and just do that as a trip, and then do another trip just in the south.
Yeah, there's so much to see, as you say. Yeah. I think for me, looking back, so we were thinking about what our favourite places were and what our favourite things to do. So I'd say favourite place, I think we were both in agreement on Hanoi.
It was the first place we went to, so it was, for me, like my first experience of Vietnam. No, I has been to Vietnam, but yeah, for me that was like my first like welcome to Vietnam, and it was so busy and just fun, and there was so much happening. So yeah, I just really loved Hanoi.
Yes, and then so we love to rank everything. Love to rank everything, put things in lists, and we went through and sort of ranked our favourite to least favourite spots. And it's funny because, again, we were both in agreement that Hoi An town was probably the least favourite place. It's just a bit of a tourist trap, people trying to sell you stuff all the time. But like looking back at our favourite things, the one that sticks out for me most is the Precious Heritage Museum, where a photographer's created an amazing exhibition where he sort of travelled to all of the different, I think it's 55 different ethnic groups across Vietnam, and like met people from local groups, and got traditional
like clothing.
Yeah, and got them all on display.
Mainly women. There were a couple of men, but it was mainly like women's clothing.
I think it's just something so unique, and because we love going to museums and galleries, but it was just something never been to anything like that before. So that was really.
I think it was like a really nice thing, but it was also like a bit sad at the same time. So a lot of these ethnic groups, like while they're coming into the modern world, they're losing kind of their traditional ways of like making their clothing and stuff. And so some of the ones that were in the museum were like the last ones for those ethnic groups. Like, do you remember the like kind of like wood one? And yeah, it was like the last ever one that was made, because no one else in the village knows how to make it. So he's got like the last copy of these like traditional outfits. So yeah, it
was really good.
Amazing.
Is there anything else you'd say a highlight of our Vietnam
Food
experience?
and drink. it 100% is like, out of all the countries we've been to, I mean we're huge coffee drinkers, and it is like the mecca of coffee.
Best place for coffee
my
in the
goodness,
world.
like
No
egg
doubt.
coffee, salt coffee,
No doubt.
coconut coffee, like it all is, even just like the normal milk coffee, and then like the kind of drip coffee with the condensed milk. It's all amazing. And then the food as well, like, I mean, banh mi's
every day,
every single day, and
bun
pho.
cha.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
incredible.
really great food.
Yeah.
It was a lot of, we spent a lot of time, especially I think in Ho Chi Minh, just cafe hopping, watching the world go by. As well as we've said, it's obviously such a busy place with lots going on, so it's the perfect place to just sit, have a coffee, watch the world. It's been a really amazing month, but I think we're both looking forward to what is our final country of the trip. I think that's probably why we're so sad as well.
It was like knowing today was our last kind of flight from one country to a next, that we've done that so many times, like on this journey, kind of flying from one place, like from one country to the next country, and it was that kind of moment of like, oh, the next international flight we get is our flight home.
Yes. Wow.
Woo. But Vietnam, absolutely amazing. We loved it.
Yeah.